I'm James.
And I'm Dan.
We're the Ragamuffins.
And we're going to take a look at the bands announced for Download Festival.
So we just had the announcement today. They said it's the second wave, so that means there's still more to come, maybe a final third announcement. But at least we have, I think it's 22 new bands that have just been added to Download Festival 2024. And we're going to talk through them a little bit.
Some very exciting bands here.
Who are you looking forward to at these new additions?
I think it's great to see Enter Shikari up there on the main stage. I think third down from the top. The production that they've been bringing to their shows recently. They haven't played their headline arena tour yet this year, but they're teasing that it's going to be pretty monumental. So that's going to be pretty exciting to have on the main stage, I think. And it's kind of they're not a younger band. They've been around for a long time, but it's kind of something a bit fresher for that main stage. Usually bands like this are kind of condemned to the Avalanche stage or the second stage, but to have them really high on the main stage is a really, really good thing, I think.
Especially after what they did with the Download pilot. This is
Absolutely,
kind of maybe a bit of a return, a bit of a thank you for kind of putting such a big boost on that with coming back to gigs after good old pandemic times. Quite a few ones I'm excited by. We've got Ithaca on there. We've got Mice and Men, Guilt Tripper on there, Code Orange. I am most excited about Busted. I've got to say
there is one that's standing out for you, isn't it?
It's Busted, man. Like, this is what I grew up on. This is my childhood. Alex got to see them a few months ago. I was jealous that I didn't get tickets and see it, but this to me, it kind of lives up to old music I grew up on. You will see me moshing to Busted. I'm gonna attempt to start a circle pit to Year 3000. I'm gonna crowd surf, maybe join Air Hostess. We'll see what happens, but game changer. They're the real headliners of Download for me now.
It's going to be intriguing to see them in the Avalanche stage. That feels quite a small stage for them to be playing. So it's going to be a bit packed in there. They're going to be one to get and see early, I think.
The atmosphere. I might get barrier. Fuck it. I might get
barrier.
Going to
be there for the day.
Just camp out, park there. I'm here for bus. I might try and get like a Busted t-shirt for it. Who knows? We'll see. No promises. So another one I think is quite notable, which is actually a return from last year, is Electric Callboy. They were in, I think it was Avalanche tent last year.
Yeah, it was rammed in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, absolutely chaotic, because I think just trying to get in there to watch it was insane, packed. And now we're seeing them return and they're on to second stage. So it's going to be very interesting to see with that open airspace and that area, how much of a crowd they're going to draw at quite a really quite strong spot for them in particular. And for these return years, quite a nice comparison for that. I'm very intrigued by that, and I love it as an addition, because for me, I think they clashed with possibly going and seeing Slipknot on that day, potentially. I can't really remember the splits, but I went off to go and see something else. So I couldn't really get to see their set, and I want to be there and I want to watch that set. So I'm hoping here, no clashes for me, please, and go and enjoy Electric Callboy.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a lesson learned from last year, like booking a band like them on a stage that's probably significantly too small for them. There was the same with Spirit Box as well, I think the year before. So yeah, this is a chance for a lot more people to catch their set, I think.
For sure. Another big thing we've got day splits.
Hell yeah.
My one straight off the bat, I'll mention, I think we're both excited by, and a lot of our friends are excited by. We have the Saturday Alpha Wolf and Holding Absence. They're both on the same day. Download, please don't make them clash, because we want those collabs from The Lost and the Longing. I'm putting out a dream scenario that I think is not going to happen, which is, if I remember it correctly, we get Hotel Underground. Alpha Wolf are on just before Holding Absence.
Right.
Alpha Wolf end their set with Hotel Underground and then 60 Centimeters of Steel. As soon as Holding Absence start, they start with Aching Longing and then go into Coffin. So you kind of have that flow through, ideally.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there, because if you don't, maybe it won't happen, but positive thoughts. So
I mean, when we've chatted to Lucas before as well, he's explained that for some reason they've been at loads of festivals before, but just never at this. They've been at loads of the same festivals before, but just sort of never at the same time.
This is it.
So now this is the chance.
This is it. What else kind of pops out to you on any day splits?
Well, going away from the day splits for a second, I want to give a big shout out to Harriet. They're a band that we've championed on this podcast for a while now, and it's amazing to see them go from playing the Dogtooth stage 2 years ago to now be on opening the Opus stage, which is a big stage. So I'm very happy for them and very excited to see them just kill it on that stage.
I find that there's a nice balance between the days. I can pick things out on each day that I'm excited to see. So like the Friday, for example, like Busted, Of Mice and Men, Dream State, bands like that, Make Them Suffer. I think it's going to be really, really fun. The Saturday, Very excited. I love the High Point of Sleeps being a sub-headline on second stage. I think that's fantastic. Holding Absence, obviously, in the Alpha Wolf thing on there that day. Guilt Trip, I think, will be fun. Dying Wish. And then on the Sunday, Avenged, praying for a good set. Sum 41, their last UK festival appearance. Electric Callboy, like I mentioned before. Counterparts in a good spot as well. Fit for a King. I think there's like a really good balance for like a personal preference from my perspective. And it's one of my favourite download announcements I think that I've had in a while, because I find that I either get really good headliners or a few good bands. I feel this is really just well balanced.
I think balance is the word for it, and diverse is the word for it as well. I think there's something on this lineup for everyone. There's not like a specific kind of route or genre they've kind of aimed for. Seemingly, they've just kind of booked a bit of everything to kind of make everyone happy, I guess.
I'm happy.
Unless you're an Iron Maiden fan.
And you're not happy.
Because for the first time ever, Iron Maiden aren't headline download.
So that's the second wave of download. Hopefully we've got a third one coming soon by the sounds of it. Let us know down below what you think, who you're excited for. Maybe we'll see you there. Like the video. Like I say, comment down below who you want to see. Subscribe to the channel, because we're going to have vlogs for this.
Definitely do that.
Festival season's coming. Get excited. And we're going to have a good old download vlog. So at the minute, while you're waiting for this and kind of stewing on this announcement, go watch last year's vlogs. Go watch the ones from 2022. Enjoy it. Get hyped, because we're gonna be hyped.
Summer's coming. It's going to be warm soon. The days are getting longer.
I hope so. Good weather, please. Good weather, please.
See you there.